This is Gary Atanu with CNTV, and today we're in Broomfield, Colorado. I'm here at Affordable Laser. Since 2001, they have been exceeding expectations with nursing excellence and laser hair removal. I'm here with Debbie, who is an RN as well as the owner. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit about yourself, Debbie. You began in 2001 helping folks in this industry, but it was really back in 1990 when you actually graduated as an RN from, I believe, the University of Iowa. You decided basically you still enjoyed helping people, but hopefully at an hour of the day when you both enjoyed it. So share with me a little bit how this got started for you.
Well, I have been a nurse working in the hospital since 1990, loved it, was starting to get burnt out, and was wondering what was next. I've always wanted to do my own thing, set my own schedule, and be able to raise my son and keep my family as a priority. So by switching to do something that was my own business, it really gave me an opportunity to keep my priorities straight. I had done floor nursing and in the ICU and ER, and was just ready to make a change, was starting to get burnt out. And I was getting electrolysis done on myself. And at the time, my electrologist was able to set her own hours, and that's what I wanted. So I looked into the electrolysis training, and at the time was the big laser boom in Denver, and I have great credit. So I bought a laser, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. That is a wonderful story. I mean, quite honestly, it's amazing what hair can do, not only for our looks, but for our confidence. A simple hairstyle or a haircut can do wonders for us. Yet, when we're talking about unwanted hair, the procedure is not so simple. Is that really why your company exists, for folks that are dealing with that challenge?
You know, we do a lot of laser hair removal. A lot of people have hair that they do want removed. We've branched into other cosmetic services over the last 5 or 10 years. So it's been nice to have different things to work at.
Exactly. Not only has you basically evolved, if you will, in the past few years. Like you say, you began in electrolysis when that was a big thing, but yet you've kept that on as well as other services. I'm going to break it down little by little for the viewers. We're going to start with hair removal, and we're going to discuss a little bit about, obviously this is a challenge that probably even before our mothers had back in the day. What were some of the solutions that people did way back to take care of that?
Well, actually, electrolysis has been around since about 1875, so that is not a new art. The great thing about it now is that it's all computerized. So I still get to put the probe in, but the heat and electricity is all computerized. So electrolysis is really for people with red, white, or gray hair. Laser requires a medium to a dark brown hair. We do have both laser and electrolysis because with facial hair, especially on women, you want to get rid of all of the hairs, the red, white, gray, and the dark hairs. So it's nice to be able to do both.
Let's educate our viewers a little bit. Let's start off, first of all, what do you mean when we're talking about lasers? For people out there that don't really understand what that entails.
Yeah, so there's many different lasers based on different wavelengths. And the laser that your dentist may use is going to be different than the laser that the doctor would use in surgery. So our lasers are specific for hair removal. We have 2 lasers that we use. We have one for dark hair, dark skin. That's the YAG laser. So we can treat any hair color. And the other one is the Alexandrite laser, which is for medium to dark brown hair. And then I say any hair color because we can follow that up with the electrolysis.
So really you were talking about a full spectrum of machinery that you can use based on what the client's needs are. Are these all FDA-approved machines?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And the lasers are approved for different things as well. So that same wavelength that I use for hair removal on dark-skinned people, the YAG laser, is the same laser that we use for spider veins and nail fungus. So we can treat multiple things with that specific wavelength on different settings.
Wonderful. Kind of exciting in this industry because it's always evolving. There's new technologies out there. Now they're even able to use cool air to actually help that in the enjoyment of the experience. Tell me a little bit about that.
Enjoyment, but it is a good distractant, and it really protects the skin. When I added a new laser to my business many years ago, I switched to the one with the Zimmer cooler, and my clients loved it. It was a big improvement in comfort. So So we only use the Zimmer cooler with the laser to protect the skin and to make the treatment more comfortable.
When we get into some of the specifics of your clientele that walk through the doors, are we dealing with both men and women? And are there different services that you provide for both?
Yeah, we're probably consistently have been 70% female. They deal with unwanted hair. It's more socially acceptable for a man to be hairy. But men are coming in. Often the women are sending their husbands or boyfriends in as well. So men do a lot of beards and back hair and chest and abdominal hair. Women, mostly bikini line, lower legs, underarms, and of course facial hair.
You had said that basically electrolysis has been around since, like you said, the 1800s. It's something that you were first introduced to. How does electrolysis differ from that of laser removal?
So laser takes 6 to 8 treatments for most people, and you need to come about every 4 to 6 weeks. Electrolysis is a much longer procedure because it's a hair-by-hair procedure. So if it can take 6 months to 2 years, the probe has to be put into each hair follicle, and with laser we can do a full beard in 10 or 15 minutes. Electrolysis, obviously, that's hair by hair. It's much longer procedure.
So we're definitely not talking about something that maybe my mother did, like shaving or tweezing or anything like that. So obviously, it's important that you have a staff here who is qualified and trained up. Why was it important for you to employ registered nurses that really would set you apart from your competitors?
Yeah, well, being an RN myself, I knew that being a nurse from Iowa, I knew that people just automatically trusted you as a nurse. So when I added employees, I thought it would be important that I only employ registered nurses. So if you couldn't get in to see me, and usually you see me, that you can see my nurse counterpart knowing that she has been trained and certified and is a registered nurse as well.
Interesting. Like you mentioned before, you're more than just hair. You really expanded out. You're now definitely into the health of the skin, like that of skin rejuvenation. Yes. Share with me a little bit about what you're able to offer there. The
technology for skin rejuvenation has really blossomed. We do several things to stimulate collagen, and we do CIT, or collagen induction therapy. It's microneedling, and that really it's a very simple procedure, but it does amazing results. We also have lasers that stimulate collagen as well, and using the laser and the microneedling together has made very impressive results. I have a laser that's FDA approved for stretch marks and acne scars. We hardly use it because we get amazing results with stretch marks and acne scars with microneedling in 3 to 6 treatments. Impressive.
So we're talking about things that really are noticeable to people, like lesions, sunspots, as well as that of spider veins, which you mentioned before. Are all these things kind of enjoyable for you to be able to see some of these people walk out ridding themselves of things that they just didn't want?
It's awesome, and we can do so much with different things. People come in to start with their bikini line, and we can point out their sunspots and ask if that bothers them, and let them know that there are things that can be done, and many different modalities and price ranges of things that can really make a difference for them.
Excellent. I mean, not only keeping our skin healthy, but also our looks as well. You've got Botox as well as body sculpting. Are those things getting more and more popular?
Botox is very popular. Even girls are going younger, and men as well. It's pretty instant results and really makes an improvement without being very invasive. Fillers is an art. I love doing it. We've had lots of training in it. Instant results as well. So it really makes a difference.
When I think of dermatology, or I think of skincare, I don't think too much of the nails. Yet nail problems are something that you're able to deal with as well. Share with me a little bit there.
So many people over the age of 50, and of course younger, but are getting toenail fungus. So fungus is a natural part of our environment, but you get some sort of an injury, you stub your toe, or any way that there's trauma to the toe, the fungus, which is naturally on our feet, gets right under the nail bed, and just showering and washing doesn't take it away. So the fungus thrives under the nail. By doing a series of 3 laser treatments on that YAG laser, we can eliminate the fungus and have healthy nails again.
Wonderful. So regardless of what service folks decide to go with here, basically how does it begin? Do they come in for a consultation? Do they meet with an RN, or do they actually meet with your office manager and decide what is available?
Shannon, our office manager, is amazing. And by the time the clients come in, they already feel how comfortable and honest and upfront we are. So she's an amazing front door. When you come in, all consultations and treatments are done by the registered nurses, and you can continue to see the same nurse, or if your schedule changes, you can see anyone. Yeah.
Wonderful. As viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. Basically, on the website, you can learn more about the team they have here. We're talking about nearly 2 decades of experience of RN nursing here. You can also take a look at all the different services they provide for you. This is a company that began back in 2001. They've expanded out into many, many services as well. If you're not sure if this is something for you, come on in, speak with the office manager, and basically they will walk you through the steps and make you realize this is something that should really be enjoyed by all. You yourself, basically, you begin wanting to help people, and you continue to do that. Is it nice and rewarding for you knowing that you have a staff of quality, competent nurses that are able to take care of these folks when they come through the doors?
Absolutely. My husband and I love to travel, so I know that when I am out of town that my staff are taking great care of my clients and run the office without any worries for me.
Excellent. Last time, viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see their contact information there. Once again, you just basically set up an appointment, and they can take care of you as well. Once again, that is located right here in Broomfield, Colorado. The best nurses, the best lasers. This is Gary Atanu with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.